Are you tired of boring domestic beer? Me too. That's why I've taken it upon myself to drive across this great nation to find the best brews around. I want to meet with any owner, brewer of any place that will open the door for us. No distance is too far. Our goal here is simple. I want to share their stories and their craft with the rest of the world. My name is Dustin Coffman. Welcome to The Craft. What's up, guys? Today I'm in Wheeling, West Virginia, and we're at Wheeling Brewery, so let's go inside, see what they have to offer, and always excited to do ones in my home state, so let's see what they have. So I'm here with co-owner Jimmy. Introduce yourself, man.
So I'm Jimmy, Wheeling Brewing Company, co-owner, co-founder, and the lead brewer here.
Yeah, man. So let's start with, how did you get into beer first? Like, what was really got you into that direction?
So I actually got tricked into it. My buddy gave me a phone call, the other co-founder gave me a phone call one day and was like, hey man, you gotta stop over my apartment. I said, alright, what's up, man? And he had everything to do a homebrew batch, and so we made a homebrew batch, destroyed the kitchen, overboiled everywhere, but it was a good beer, so we continued that venue, kept making more beer. Made more than we could drink, so we started giving it to our friends. They all kept telling us, "Man, you guys need to sell this. You need to get out there and do this." So we ponied up. We were the 5th brewery in the state of West Virginia back in 2011. We literally opened up with 3 2-barrel fermenters in a basement less than the size of this room was our entire production. Every last bit from storage to everything. And then in 2014 we moved down here to the Center Market area here in Wheeling. Tripled our capacity fermenters. Still the same size brewing system, but now we brew pretty much every other day. We're in here brewing. So
how long has the Wheeling Brewery?
We've been here since 2014. So we've been trucking along for a while. The big thing of growing was so that we could have our own kitchen and so we could have our own quality control. We could, we really enjoy being able to interact with guests and see what people like beer-wise. And now it really allows us to go from only producing 3 or 4 different varieties of beer a year to, 45, 50, 60 different beers and tons of small batch stuff.
That's impressive. And you said right now you have like 11 on tap, right?
Yeah, we have 11 rotating taps. Even our flagships usually rotate with inside their areas, so we have 2 or 3 IPAs that we rotate through that we keep on the flagship line. Same with our pale ales. Our blonde and our porter are pretty much the only ones that you find 98% of the year.
Nice. So is there anything we haven't talked about that you want to discuss, like with you? We talked about how you got into it and everything, the history of this, like anything about yourself or about the company you're thinking?
Yeah, I mean, so the really cool part about how we got together is we're all friends. How we got together, we are still friends today. I know that's not always a common thing here.
Yeah.
But we do it to have fun. We do it to give back to the community. Our big thing that we really like doing is the amount of businesses that we work with, whether it's beer-wise or food-wise. We are doing everything we can to interact with local people. So our tables and our decor throughout the building are all locally made. Our plates are either from Fiesta Ware or Howard Lachlan, which is West Virginia made and produced. We go up there and pick them up ourselves. We have wooden plates that are actually handmade by Nate Johnson. Really awesome stuff there. As much product as we can get for brewing is also made in-house. You're drinking our Cascaded Knucklehead, actually from Latonia, Ohio. We get fresh, wet hops. Ooh. I go up there, meet John. He pulls out the harvester and puts me to work to get the hops that we want to get. We bring them down and brew with them that day.
That's awesome.
This year is really cool. We actually got to do 2 beers from them and get to go work with some other breweries up that way to go do all that type of stuff. So, I mean, our kitchen probably works with 15, 20 different places. Our pork and our chicken go full round trip. They are raised on our grain, processed and minimally processed, as little as possible that the FDA allows us to do. And then we get those back here and we cook them and put them on. We do our pork butt that we do is also, they do a marinade with one of the versions of it done with coffee that's roasted just up the street from here. So I mean, we're constantly working with everybody close and local. I don't think any of our products come from beyond local. Most of our stuff is well within the national standards of being local. So
it's always good back to get the community. And it's funny, like usually places that do that, you always see, I think, thrive more. So that's awesome that's going around. I didn't know about the food thing, so I was just planning to do this, but now I totally got to do a food review. So we talked about the beer I'm drinking. Sorry about that. What are you drinking?
So I actually have our Nail City Porter. It actually just took second place at the Mountaineer Brew Fest. And that was a blind ale. So
nice. Well, man, thanks for your time, and I can't wait to go try your stuff. So cheers, bud.
Cheers.
Okay, so now we're at my favorite part of the show, is where we do the tasting. So we're going this way. So what is the first one we have?
That's our flagship there. It's hands down our most popular selling beer that we have. It's the Wheeling Blonde Ale. Super light, medium bodied in sweetness versus the dryness of it. So,
dude, the smell alone comes off as, it doesn't smell like a blonde. And to follow up with that, it doesn't even taste like a blonde.
Oh, that's not the blonde.
This is not the blonde.
We're going backwards.
Oh, we're going backwards. Okay.
It is a blonde, but that's our lavender blonde.
Lavender blonde. Which is probably, that's the smell. Okay, that makes totally sense. Like,
yeah, that's our lavender blonde. So there's a nice citrus background from the lavender in there. It is not soap, I promise. But
I would light this as a candle, though. It smells fucking ridiculous.
And it has just a slight hint of banana and such in it. So
that's what that taste was. I didn't get the banana until you said that. I'm not a blonde fan at all, but this is delicious.
Yeah, so that's a Belgian blonde base with Pilsen as the base on there. So we'll go ahead, and then we'll go ahead and go to our regular blonde, which is the Wheeling blonde there. A little dry, a little sweet, just real basic American blonde ale. It's a nice step down from your pale ale. So
it is. It does got like the basic blonde thing, but it's funny to say something pale ale because that's the aftertaste I get. It's like a pale ale aftertaste. So this is what I would drink. Like this.
We go flame out with that with Cascade and some sauce, so it balances out nicely. It gives you a nice effect of a traditional American.
It's one of those beers, if you're not really into craft beer yet, this is the one to kind of put your foot in the door. It's a good icebreaker, I think, for craft beer.
So the next one there is our Terminus Irish Red. We do this one probably twice a year. We brew this up. It is out of our reds and ambers that we do, it is our lightest. It has a nice creamy, nice toffee background to it.
Oh, it does.
And it has a medium body, but it's definitely on the lighter side for our reds and our ambers on body.
I'm definitely a red fan. There's not a lot of reds in like the brew world today. This is good. I do like the taffy back, as you said. It does definitely have that. Another good light beer, though. I mean, this is one that I think really anyone could enjoy. Just getting into the craft world.
The next one down, that is our Cascade Knucklehead, which you had earlier, but just a fantastic beer done with 100% wet Cascade hops. As I said, hand-picked, wet hopped. It has that orange juice effect to it, but it still has a nice bitter aging on it as well.
It's got the American working beer, they did the hops and everything themselves. A lot of people that don't like hops, this isn't an overkill of hops, not at all. I mean, you get the hop flavor, but it's not like you're not eating a pine cone kind of thing. Very good. I do get the citrus back with it. Like this is one that if you're not really big into an IPA fan, this would be up your alley. Very delicious beer, easy going as well as everything so far.
Next on the list there, that is our Knucklehead's Hop This Up. That's our IPA from Knucklehead Hop Farm up in Latonia. This is aggressively hopped. Actually uses the same amount of weight as the Cascade Knuckleheads. We just utilized it very, very differently. It is a combination of Cascade Columbus, Centennial, and Canadian Red Vine. No, I have no idea what the amounts of any of those are or the percentages. They were just thrown in a bag all mixed up, so we decided we'd be pretty aggressive with it. So
very hoppy. This is kind of reminds me of what's the Rogue 7 hop up there in that ante with the hop things. But I'm not a huge IPA fan, this is one that I would really drink. This is one of the ones that you really, I think, if you're on like a hot summer day, this is a summer beer. I would assume with the summer beer because I don't know. For some reason, hops go with hot days. They do. Like if you're having like a shitty day at work or just working hard, this is the beer you want to relax to.
And lastly on our list here, this is the Nail City Porter. It is, you know, in honor of Wheeling being the Nail City from Lavelle Nail Factory, the last hand-cut nail factory in the world, or in the U.S. Was still producing until about 2 years ago. It is, you know, nice and dark, but it's very heavy body. It's very syrupy, but it has a nice caramel background and a nice roasted background that's not overbearing.
The smell alone is like that, like wake up in the morning coffee smell. And when you get the taste, it's like coffee seasoned right. Like not overbearing with like creamers or anything, but just southern, like little tiny hints of like you said, caramel and stuff. I'm a porter guy, and this is delicious. This is one that I would start my day with like in the morning or any time of day. It doesn't have a really heavy feeling, so this is one of those porters I feel you could drink all day and not feel like you're 9 months pregnant at the end of the day. So all around, man, like wow, I'm impressed with this. So he was talking up the food, and I wasn't planning to do a food thing, but I'm gonna try some of the food here. But if it's half as good as the beer, I'm gonna be blown away. Thanks, man.
All right, man. Thank you.
Yeah. So I'm here with Brian, who's like the head chef here, and he was telling me a little bit about the chicken. So let's run down the chicken I'm about to have.
Yeah, we actually get our chickens from a local farmer, the Blended Homestead, Eric and Brianna Blend, and they take our spent grain from the brewing process and feed it to the chicken, and then we take those chickens and smoke them.
So the chickens eat the grain that makes their beer. That's full circle. If I were hearing. And you were telling me that you're doing a pig thing coming.
Yeah, we actually got 2 pigs coming from the same farmer. He's raising those pigs on our spent grain as well, and they're getting up to size now. We'll have those next month for a limited dinner feature.
So like you got the Oktoberfest thing. They have probably beer and pork. That's amazing. So let's see some of this chicken that we're about to do. There's some smoked chicken that we're about to partake.
We're also doing some chipotle peppers up on the top here. We make our own pepper blend. These are also local peppers.
I love that this place gives back to the community so much. They help with everything, going back to it. I'm excited for the food. Just from opening that now, the smell is like attacking my nostrils. So the beer is delicious with the grain. Let's see how the chicken tastes. So we tried this delicious beer. Let's try this food. So the first thing, they said this is a detox salad. So let's see what it's about. Looks like cranberries. I'm not a salad fan. Can I taste if you have like coleslaw with cranberries? Other flavors I'm not getting, but I hate coleslaw. I'm gonna eat this. In fact, I'm taking another bite. I don't know what the aftertaste is, but it's really eatable. The chicken is the chicken that is fed the same like hops and not really hops, but grain. There we go. Grain that is made from the beer. So let's try the chicken. Boy, that looks delicious.
So will you sell it during from you, or would you distribute it? Okay.
After that mouth gas, the chicken is cooked perfectly. It's smoked. So you get like a really well done chicken, but it's so juicy. Just every bite, juicy chicken with the flavor and seasoning just on the outside, let alone that it's fed with the grain on the inside. But wow, the chef knows what's up with that. This I'm most excited for. So it's their mac and cheese made with beer cheese, made with the beer they have on tap. I'm a mac and cheese junkie. I'm a cheese junkie alone. So when they were telling me about all this from the intro, this was the one I'm most excited for. And if you see, that's how you know you have good mac and cheese.
Well, I heard that if you take that honey, even though it has the quality and stuff, after a while, I read something about that. Ingest
Eat a few different cheeses for the flavor palette there.
So we're going to do Martinsburg. So next spring, we do Martinsburg.
I don't even want to guess what cheeses are used, but you do have that aftertaste of the beer. Honestly, especially the West Virginia chapter, the food here is at par. The beer is ridiculous. Like, I'm overall impressed. This is one place I haven't visited before. It's kind of in my area of places I visit. I will pit stop and stop here just for the food and beer alone. So, wow. I'm pretty impressed with that. Keep those up, guys. So let's talk to some of the locals and see what they're having. How are you guys doing? Great right now. So what are you drinking?
I have the, I can't remember the exact name, it's a lavender blonde.
In the review, that was the blonde, like, this knocked my socks off. Nothing like a blonde. I'm not a blonde guy at all. Delicious. But you're a Bengals fan. And you, sir. Nelson. I am a Porter guy, as you all know. You were saying you were a vet? Yes, sir. Yes.
Originally from Jackson County, West Virginia, and I deployed to Afghanistan twice, and like, it sounds, right?
This is your first time here, you guys been here all the time?
Yeah, a few times. We're locals, but you don't find out about places like this unless you talk about it.
Yeah, exactly.
Real good food.
Everything is awesome. Atmosphere is perfect. They do little intricate things just around the areas.
Well, thank you for your service. So let's see what are you guys drinking? English mom. Awesome. Well, while we're talking bullshit here, remember that the father, the chef, Ryan, is right here as a local. So anything you want to tell us about your son? You guys can imagine. More food. Fantastic.
We've actually sat down and asked him what was in something. And he picked out almost 90% of stuff. Wow. Green stuff. I mean, he's got a taste like that. And then he got we were running late for work. We called him and asked him to start something with us. I don't know what they got. You know what I like about hot stuff? I asked him what he called it. He could never tell me. He does have one thing.
He was telling us that one of the things when he was a kid, his mom would always tell him this is stir thing. And it started from that and it took off.
If he was at home, he would come in, and my wife would be cooking well. We got 4 hands in the kitchen, better than 2. She just would stir this all the time. Whatever it is, we would go from there.
Awesome. I will say for tasting, everything I tasted, like all three were out of the park. So, cheese. I had the smoked chicken, the beer cheese mac and cheese, and the detox salad. So I'm not a salad person at all. That detox salad is delicious. I don't even know what it is. I got some of the broccoli, I got some of the sunflower seeds. I forget what even what was in it. It was delicious. That was a salad on a daily basis. I probably have like more of a 6-pack figure right now. Cheers, guys. Thanks for your time. Awesome. Cheers it up, man. Cheers, guys. What are you drinking?
The lavender blonde is my absolute favorite.
You've heard the lavender blonde a lot today. I'm telling you, like, it's ridiculous. I don't even know what words to like throw at you to tell this thing how epic
Lavender,
it is. Yeah,
and like,
I told him if it was a can, that's a candle you wouldn't burn in your house. It's a beer you wouldn't drink. I'm not confident at all. That's one I'm doing. So is this your first time here or?
We're regular.
Regular?
Yeah.
What is your overall feel?
The food is probably the best in the valley.
One I shot is ridiculous.
Yeah.
I wasn't even planning to do a food review here. They were talking about it, and I was like, okay, well, I gotta do a food review.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, we have to limit ourselves on how much we come down here, and then of course we have beers are amazing as well. We have our favorites, so if they're on tap, we're here no matter what. Actually, here no matter what.
He was saying, I think you know what number he said, how many years they have here. There's some large, like, I think he does like 50.
Yeah. We've probably tried them all, and then all of the experimental ones they do. We haven't missed an experimental Tuesday, so like even the ones that never make the cut,
I love that so many breweries do, like, test that. I love that he does that too.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Awesome, well, thank you. Cheers.
To lavender.
Wheeling Brewery. Come here. Food, beer, everything. Ridiculous. So Jimmy, thanks so much for opening the doors. I had a great time, great food, great beer. Like, wish you nothing but like luck. I can't wait to come back. I want to visit you. You say you have all these different beers on tap. I want to try your seasonal stuff. So thank you.
Thanks for coming by. Some beer to go with. So everybody enjoyed the lavender blonde. And you know, we gotta fix that T-shirt issue. You know, you are